All right, Tesla getting a bullish call from Morgan Stanley analyst Adam Jonas, calling the EV maker a top pick in U.S. autos, overtaking Ford. Jonas saying Tesla now has the opportunity to generate positive cash flow, pointing to several actions which have helped lower the break-even point. Adam Jonas, always, of course, Maddie, a market mover on all things Tesla. I would just point to, I just think we're getting better results out of other EV makers besides Tesla. When I talked to GM CFO after earnings last week, Paul Jacobson struck a very bullish note on how much, I think their EV sales are up 40%. They have a bunch of new models coming to the market that in many respects undercutting Tesla. That Tesla earnings report was not so great. So not to really poo-poo this Adam Jonas call, I mean, I think you're just getting some better results out of their competitors.
Yeah, he talked about some of the defense mechanisms of Tesla, right? Things like cost cutting, restructuring, that has helped to kind of pull off the downside from being too far to the downside, right? But I think the big question for Tesla is how are they going to be offensive moving forward? Are they going to be able to have that robo-taxi? Sounds like that announcement still getting pushed back. Are they going to have a cheaper model moving forward? We also don't know when that's going to happen. Is the Cybertruck really the catalyst that Elon Musk purported it to be?
I'm seeing these things everywhere, Maddie. They're starting to pop up. I mean, I've seen one in orange and black within the past 2 weeks.
I haven't seen any non-silver ones. When I see them in Manhattan, it's like the weirdest combination of aesthetics in the world.
They're just big, dumb, stupid pieces of metal. I mean, they don't fit in a parking spot. I mean, if more of these start to hit the road, you're gonna have to reinvent roads. I mean, they're that big.
Well, it is a good point, but you know, Kevin O'Leary was on our show talking about how he said it's ugly and that's a good thing. That's why I'm investing, because he thinks nice. it's gonna be this thing that, you know, I mean, we're talking about it, right? Because we're seeing it and it sticks out.
Right. I mean, and one key risk, I would just add this too. If there's a change in the White House, this $7,500 tax credit to buy EV makers, if that goes away, if Trump wins the White House again, and that's a removal of a major catalyst for the entire EV industry, and I don't think that's priced into Tesla shares at all.
And Musk said on the earnings call that that's going to be bad for his competitors, but worse for them than it's going to be for Tesla. Whether or not that's true, I think is the big question for them.
May find out.
Right.